welcome to today's video where I have nothing planned like I normally never do. Well, I kind of have some things planned, but I'm gonna go train, gonna meet up with Lamar so he can film, and we're just gonna make this up as we go. First and foremost, we gotta get our essentials out the way. I never really walked you guys through this, so let's check out these essentials. Come check out these essentials. All right, first and foremost, you guys always see me with a jug of water that has color in it. So we're going to make my famous pump juice. First, we're gonna get some, well, this is the off signature select brand, but basically Crystal Light, okay? Gonna put a packet of that in there. Next up, we're gonna put some creatine, pineapple mango flavored, highly recommend. I totally overdose on creatine. Oh, that's 20 grams enough. Salt. Yes. I usually put 15 to 20 grams. Every morning. The reason why I do this, one, for better pumps, because I've had my fair share of cramping, especially if I'm doing legs. Obviously, creatine is good for many things. Cognitive benefits, more ATP, can get that extra rep in the gym, which adds up over the course of months and years, so more gains overall. The reason why I get creatine flavored, most people do it unflavored. The reason why I get it flavored, plus the lemonade Crystal Light, is more of an adherence thing, because I love water, but sometimes drinking the amount of water I need to drink, which is like 1.5 gallons, 2 gallons, sometimes I just don't feel like tasting just nothing. So this kind of makes me feel like I'm drinking lemonade. It works for me. Try it if you don't like drinking just water. Sometimes I do take a break and just have just regular water, but the flavoring kind of masks the salt too. So that's just my way of doing things. That's my experience, and that has helped me stay consistent with drinking water. Say hello to my beautiful wife. So I need to get some food in my system. Nothing crazy. I had the bulk of my carbs last night, so I still have that energy kind of running in me. Last couple days of a good amount of carbs. I'm at like 250 grams of carbs right now. But starting Friday, digging of prep starts. So this is technically, like, we're technically in prep right now, but I'll be around 20 weeks out on Saturday, this weekend, with if the show in mind I end up doing it. Yeah, I have today and tomorrow of carbs, of a decent amount of carbs, and then Friday it tanks. So I'm gonna enjoy this while I can. I gotta figure out something to eat. Let me think of something. Now, how I'm gonna fold this, roll this, whatever, I have no idea. Something like that. So basically a breakfast burrito. These are the macros. And these are the ingredients. I would have posted all at once, but my FitnessPal's update is still dumb. Whatever. But yeah, this is, I'm gonna chomp this down and then, and yeah, we're gonna move on. So, fish oil, vitamin K2, D3, and some zinc. That was actually really good. That was not bad at all. All right, I can get ready. I'll see you guys over there. We're here. And what we're gonna do to start, loosen up a little bit. As much as I just want to, past couple workouts, I just jumped right in. But something my gut is telling me, open up a little bit. So we're gonna open up these hips. Just kind of take a couple minutes, get a little bit more mobility, get a little bit more fluid. Full body's on the menu. Prep is officially underway. So we're gonna be running full body 3 times a week. Literally like a set or two, 1 or 2 hard sets, not including warm-ups, per body part. So we're gonna do that. Today I kind of feel like starting with legs. I'm supposed to start with arms because obviously that's the priority. It's always gonna be the priority. But I kind of want to get legs out the way, so I think I might start with that today. I mean, limbs are the priority anyway, so like I can't start with back. Like I'm not gonna do that because that's a stronger part versus the other two, but or whatever. So we're gonna probably start with. I haven't done seated leg curls. So this program is kind of like off the cuff. It's just, I just think of what the joint action is and I just fill in the blanks. But I have a rotation of like what the exercise is per muscle group anyway. So like, you know, the first 2 days I did this week, or the first 2 days on this like full body cycle, for hamstrings, the first one was like RDLs, the second one was lying leg curls. So today will probably be seated leg curls, right? The next one might be like a hip thrust or something, which is kind of glutes too. But for quads, the first one was leg extensions. The last one we did was leg press. So today will probably be hack squat. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? So your body doesn't know the difference. You know, for quads, as long as I'm like extending my knee, I'm good. As long as from, you know, hamstrings, as long as I'm, you know, flexing my knee or extending my hips, I'm good. So that's kind of the way I look at training now versus like the actual movement. The exercises don't matter as much, rather for your anatomy than like, let me say that again. The exercise matters more for your anatomy, but the joint action is really telling you the whole story. So it's all, you're kind of all doing the same thing, but you pick what's best for your specific structure. That's enough talking for now. I'll see you guys soon. Seated leg curl. Money movement for hamstrings. Let's try to do the full stack today. I've used this one before. The thing that's kind of tough is you got to be careful, or you can like rip your skin on this. But I got pants today, so yeah. So typical warm up, whatever. Like I think I'm gonna use as a working set. I'm gonna start with like half of that, go 75% of that. If I need another warm up, maybe a little bit more, but then start the working set. So let's get it. Because the volume's a little bit lower on this phase, I'm probably gonna go a little higher on the load and less on total volume in terms of reps. So probably gonna keep these like, see, I just did it. Probably gonna keep these reps like on the working sets, probably like anywhere from like 6 to 10 hard reps. All right. Hell yeah, bro. Kids put in work over there. All right. Good little warm up. Probably bump it up to half of this. There's your baby, Oscar. There's your baby right there. There it is. Oscar, you must have used this one. He broke it. You must have used that one, dog. Yeah, I think the full stack is definitely in the cards today. So I'll probably do like a baby warm up with this, probably like 3 or 4 reps, and then I'll get started. 2 hard working sets. Saying hi to YouTube? I guess so. I find it funny, like every time I do a set, that's when everybody wants to come pull up. It's all good. That was a good set. I think I got that for 9. Yeah. So do one more like that, and then we'll move on to hacks. At the end of the day, whether you're doing a set of 5 or a set of 30, as long as you're getting to those stimulating reps, the ones that like slow down or the ones that you can't control the velocity of your contraction, right? The ones that feel slow motion, as long as you're doing that, the growth is basically the same. The only thing though is the longer you stay in a set, the more fatigue that you like build up. If you're in a phase where food isn't as high, pull back on the volume and just keep the intensity as high as possible. In my opinion, it just makes more sense to do that. As long as you're getting close to failure, that's what matters. People are trying to be in the video. It's like, yo, just come say hi. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm cool, man. Like, you don't have to like just come to the video. If you want to say hi, just say hi. We're gonna be in a lower volume phase because the food is gonna be like my carbs are dropping to like 50 grams on Friday, right? So I'm just like setting it up now. In a month, once my food comes up, my training volume is gonna go up. Now, it's not to say that your training volume should change drastically over. It should be like in like a range. The volume can only go so high for so long. Effort is always gonna be high. How long you can push that effort, I think depends on how much food you have. So when people say low volume versus high volume, I think it just depends. It just depends because it all works. I know guys that have done high volume that have great results, people that do low volume that have great results. I think the common denominator is, outside of your genetics, is effort. So. So it's funny, the first warm-up is always the crunchiest. You're like, how the heck am I gonna be able to move up? But it's just like getting my nervous system to say, oh, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up. So what I typically do is I'll take that first warm-up again, and then I just start adding. So I'm gonna do this for like 5 more reps in like a minute or 2, and then I'm gonna start adding up. All right, Lamar wants to try the hack squat for the first time. Oh, that's why it's a little hazy.
Oh, was it a little...
Yeah. All right, now we're good. Now we're good. Oh, you got to open that up, bro.
I can feel that already.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry you can't record.
Really?
Yeah.
So, we just got a complaint for recording in here, even though I've recorded here many times. But lucky enough, thank God to management, I convinced her to let us just record as long as like people have consent or they're not in like the video, which I totally do anyways. But like, people were legit trying to be in the video, and now we're getting complaints. I don't get it. So hey guys, for you guys that are like creating content out there, Number one, be courteous. Don't be an a-hole about it. Be courteous, follow the rules, especially if the gym doesn't. And usually ask first. I've asked here before, so that's why I was a little confused, but management's a little different. But just be nice about it. Like, I could have been an a-hole about it, and then boom, I would have got kicked out and not record anymore. But I just had a conversation, was like, hey, I usually record in here, but like, as long as I don't have anyone in there, you cool if I still record? And then she let up a little bit. So just a little FYI, don't be an a-hole, because at the end of the day, this isn't your gym. If you really want no one to be in your way, build your own gym, buy your own gym, whatever. So I'm not offended or anything. I'm just a little surprised. But we're gonna do a little bit more housekeeping and make sure that no one's in the way. And if they are, we'll ask them, hey, we're recording. Are you cool with that? That's it. Done, done, done. $2026. So that was heavy. My best with that is 5. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. But we got 4 today, so that's cool. We're gonna do a back off set. I wanna keep the reps under 10, so I'm probably gonna do 4 and like a 10 or something like that. And then do as many as I can, and then boom. Nah, I don't think I could have gotten 5 today. I don't think I could have gotten 5. I think 4 was there. 4 was there, but we'll we'll do a back off with 4 plates and change, and then we'll move on to the rest of the body. Hey. So I got 4 and then I got 9. So I think like my best after doing it after 5 plates was 4 for 10. My best 4 plates fresh is 13. So I got 4 and a 10 for 9, so that's a good indicator. All right, leg portion is done. That took like an hour. Just from talking and warming up, but now it's the rest of the body, so we're gonna go to arms now. And then we'll move to the torso. Sorry about that. Good set. Sorry for the lady that had to jump over the counter. My bad. So I got like 11 there. I didn't want more than 10. So I could either, whatever, it's fine. I could either put my pin, my gym pin in there, or I might just leave it. That felt pretty good. So for the arm stuff, I do 2 to 3 sets. I sprinkle a little bit more there just because I'm just supposed to do 2 hard sets. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? So I'm gonna do. We're gonna still stick to 2 hard sets for the arms, but because the arms are a lagging body part, I'm gonna add a little bit of an intensifier, probably do like a rest pause at the end. But once food is completely gone, we're probably not gonna be doing any of that. It's just because it's just not enough energy. So one more set, but I'll probably add a rest pause on those. The thing with rest pauses, it's just an intensifier. I don't use them a lot, but sorry about that. You're good, you're good. The thing about rest pauses is it's just a way to reach a point of failure again without doing a whole set. So sometimes I'll do that on a muscle group that I'm lagging just to give a little extra oomph. You don't have to do it ever. If anything, I think people need to focus more on straight sets before getting into intensifiers like rest pauses, drop sets, myo reps, because the thing about those is it does induce more fatigue. Not that I'm afraid of fatigue, you're buoyant for the fatigue, but you gotta be smart depending on like where you're at. So like if I have an abundance of food, I start throwing in more fun stuff like that. But when I don't, I preserve it and only use it like sparingly. So I'm not like team, oh, intensifiers are like stupid, or team, you need to do them all the time. Use common sense. Just use common sense. And it's worked for me so far, so just my 2 cents. All right, rest pause. Rest like, take like 5 breaths to go it again. One more. Last one. That's it. So that's essentially, you're just forcing, you're kind of like going back in time and getting to those hard reps again a couple times in a set. So we're gonna do the same thing for the dips. Hence why they call it intensifier.
They were most excited for during prep season?
Oh, for prep, what's the most excited?
'Cause I know it's all hell, but what are you most excited for?
Honestly, I'm most excited to be ready early this year. Yeah, because so the phase that we're about to go to, we're basically gonna do like a rapid, I don't know if you're familiar with like Lyle McDonald. He has a book called Rapid Fat Loss. It's basically a protein modified sparing fast. We just make a couple tweaks to it. You're basically eating just lean protein and unlimited crucifix vegetables. And it's a very aggressive fat loss diet where you lose weight pretty fast. But protein's really high. You strength train a few times a week to preserve muscle mass, blah, 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 right? So we're doing like a modified version of that. I've ran it in the past, but we coupled it, the style that Paul and I do, is add a lot of steps to it so the food doesn't have to drop as much. So like instead of being trace carbs and trace fats, we're gonna be at like 50 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fats, and protein's gonna be like over 300. I digress. But anyways, why I'm excited about that is we did it for 2 weeks last prep in a row, and that was brutally hard. This time we're gonna go for a month. We're gonna go for a month. I literally lost a pound a day when I did it last time. Yeah, literally. But this time we're gonna do it for a full month. I don't know if we're gonna have refeeds in the between or not. That's gonna be up to my coach. But I'm excited because we're doing it to start prep off. Even though technically I'm in prep right now, but we're doing it to start prep off, to pull things down as fast as we can. So then by 16 weeks out, we're relatively lean, and then we can raise the ceiling for calories higher, raise the ceiling for training volume higher, and then we can titrate it down from there at a very responsive like body composition, right? Because when you get lean, your insulin sensitivity increases, and your body just becomes a lot more responsive. That's why when people ask the question like, oh, should I lean first or should I bulk first? Always lean down first. Always lean down first, if you need to at least, right? Because a responsive body is always gonna be a better body, right? So especially when it comes to like physique development, you want your body to be responsive. So I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to see where I stand against my old self from 2 years ago. Because I definitely think I made improvements. I'm stronger all across. And it's like harder to lose weight now, which to me, that's a good sign that like my body's holding on to more tissue. So it'll be exciting to see where the cards fall this year. Again, I don't know. I guess I'm excited to like show people what naturals can do. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of a side quest for me. Like my number one gig is coaching. Like that's what I do. But having this experience alongside to better serve my clients, and just a challenge for myself is really, really fun. And at the end of the day, I'm excited to learn from it, be a better coach from it, and just be a better person overall. So that's basically it, I guess. Yeah. And yeah, I just want to, I don't know, I want to get to the level, even if it's not this year, I want to get to the level where I'm standing with some of the best, because from that last video, bro, it's chilling around the professor, bro. Nah, bro, I'm trying to be around those guys. I'm trying to be next to those guys. Like, hey, what's up? Like, so just more motivation, more fuel. But we gonna get it done. We gonna get it done. So let's try this warm up set real quick. Not bad. I think I know where I need to get to. That was 100 up sides. Let's go, I think like 125 should be good. And 135. Yeah. That wasn't too bad. Too bad. It's funny though, like, so the only thing I don't like about chest presses machine like that is you start really far back, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I like starting like here. Honestly, my favorite thing to do chest is a barbell. Yeah, especially like a Smith incline, or honestly just bench.
Ones like these, I feel like when you have a deficit between both arms,
Yeah.
one staggers quickly. Like,
Yeah. I honestly might do a set of bench because that feels, I don't know, it just doesn't feel my favorite. So Let's go to the bench. That felt like nothing because I just did a heavy set on the chest press, so we'll see where we're at. Okay. I benched 2 workouts ago, so I don't want to go too crazy. So we'll go. I usually try to do a top set with 3 plates. I'll do a little behind that. I'll go like 295. 295. Well, I guess I underestimated that because that was like a hard 6. I did 315 for like a hard 7 two cycles ago, so I don't know. Whatever, maybe I needed more rest, but that's that. Everything's going this way now. So I think that's like the only downside I'd probably say to full body, because you only got so much in the tank per body part, I think. And then I think overall focus is just like, it can be hard to like kind of, because you're going from one thing to the next. And I think that's why I usually leave quads last, because after quads I don't want to do anything anymore. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I think I'm gonna.
No real easy way to do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna superset that just so we can get out of here.
Beast mode.
Appreciate you, bro.
Stop playing, man.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate it, dog. How old are you guys, man?
I'm 56.
I love that, bro.
70 plus.
No way.
I'm trying to catch up to him.
No way, man.
Yeah, man.
It's my YouTube channel, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the name of it?
Logzo, L-O-C-D-Z-O-E.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, yeah. Say what up, say what up, man. Say what up.
What up, YouTube? You know what it is.
See, these guys,
Check out OG Paul D on YouTube. You know
They say they call me a beast, but I think the real beasts are the guys that are still doing it decades after me.
That's what's up.
That's what I look forward to. 50, you said 50,
56.
56 and 72.
72.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
If that doesn't motivate you, I don't know what does.
Coming, right?
Yeah, man. Yo, nice meeting you, bro. I'm Carl.
Carl,
yeah.
Tell me your page again.
Logzo. I'll give you a card.
My man.
Here you go, bro.
Good to meet
Here
you,
you
man.
go.
Paul.
Carl, nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you. Steve, nice to meet you. Paul, Steve.
Paul, Steve.
Paul and Steve. Nice. All right, guys. Take care, man. Gotta respect the OGs, man. Holy crap. 57 and 72. That's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about. I can't wait till that's our time. I mean, I can wait, but
That's gonna be freaking awesome, man. Sheesh.
76 still in here working harder than, you know what I'm saying, some of the other people there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the goal, bro.
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
That's what you should look like.
Facts. Facts. One more set and then be done. Battery died, but I actually ended up having the battery, an extra battery. I didn't realize it at the gym, but anyways, that's the end of the video. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all the support. Super excited about prep. It's gonna be my second season ever, so I'm really excited about that. And I can't wait to just keep documenting things, keep showing you guys the journey until it's stage time. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Loczo, LOCDZOE, same handle as the YouTube. And as always, if you're looking to shred fat, get jacked, or remodel your birthday suit, you need a little bit of accountability. And you want some help with that? Click the link in the description. Let's get to work.